Software as a disservice. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you that they are going to run these software as a service companies and they're going to make a lot of money, right? Like, a lot of people are investing in software as a service. A lot of people think that it's going to be a good thing. Now, I strongly disagree. As a software developer and as a cheapskate, I'm kind of upset about software as a service because I believe that if something's going to be a service, you should actually do something for it, right? But we'll get into that and a whole lot more. So without further ado, let's begin. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so do you remember the good old days when you bought your computer, you didn't have to connect to the internet, you didn't have to sign into every stinking website, and most importantly, you didn't have to pay monthly fees for anything. It's insane how many monthly fees we have to pay just to practically get any entertainment out of the internet, right? Now we got this. We've got like HubSpot requires a subscription, Photoshop requires a subscription. All of these email marketing companies, they all require subscriptions. Everywhere you get your media, you're gonna have to pay somebody. All of these servers, you gotta pay somebody. Like, that's ridiculous, in my opinion. But I don't know. Let's find out what more I have to say about it. Oh, yeah, think about these. The internet for that. Xbox Live, like, I get that you're supposed to connect to the internet for that, but I don't know. When I first played Call of Duty, I didn't think that I would have to pay a monthly subscription when I got it for Xbox Live. I thought that was ridiculous. Same thing with Microsoft Office. Like, why is Microsoft Word connected to the internet? Or Photoshop? Now it's always in your face. You have to subscribe. And it's annoying. But a lot of people are going to argue, is this a bad thing though? And not at first glance, like, I guess people make money from it, but let's take a look at some numbers real quick. So let's take a look at some numbers and see what we can find out from this. So let's assume that there's a one-time cost, right, of $250 for a piece of software. Over time, after 5 years, only $250 is made. Now how about these monthly and yearly subscriptions? Oh, they don't pass up. Not even 24 months after, for a $12 a month subscription, after just 21 months, that's going to be higher. After 24 months, the $100 yearly subscription you're going to be paying more. Like, I expect to be in business after 5 years, and a lot of this business software is pretending like you might go out of business next month, so you gotta, like, if you don't go out of business next month, then it will save you money, right? But it's only $250. Like, I can guarantee you that the people working at these software as a service places, they're not doing anything at all, because, again, it's software. I'll show you that. When you purchase regular software, the stuff that you download right to your computer and it will do exactly what it tells you, aka the stuff that is running on servers, the stuff that's running on those servers, they're just running software. Here, there's a little tip for you, right? So when you just download software and you're extracting data, it goes from your computer, collects the data you want, and it goes right back to your computer. It's insane, right? That's all you gotta do. That's it, right? But when you go through software as a service, it goes from your computer to the software as a service owner to some random APIs. And those are the things that collect the data you want. It gets sent back to the software as a service owner, and then it's sent to you. So that means this guy has your data, this guy has your data, this guy, well, it has all of the cookie data from these guys, but still. This guy right here is the person that owns all of that information, and you give them more. Wow. What a fantastic service to run. If you don't care about people's privacy and you just want their money. Why does this matter? You agreed to pay it, right? It's kind of annoying, but the consumer always ends up paying for it in the end. And why this matters. Number one, obviously, ownership. Whenever you pay a software as a service company, you do not own almost any of the data in the apps that you put it in. Like, take, for example, Surfer SEO, Ahrefs, SEMrush, those kinds of SEO marketing softwares. You don't own. Like, if you read the privacy policy, you don't own the data, and any data you put into it, they can use for themselves. They own all of that data. It's actually, insane to me to think like, oh, hey, I'm going to agree to these privacy policies, but I'm not going to be able to own any of the data. Like, the way they say in their privacy policies is you are allowed to present the data, but you don't own the data. Just read it. Just read any of your software as a service, guides. They're going to tell you you don't own the data. They own the data. That's kind of stupid. But let's look at the next reason. It's a pain to switch. You rely on these services for life, locked into them seemingly forever. Which is especially true for people that bought Photoshop back in the day and then upgraded their computers. Now they have to pay Photoshop every single time that they want to do something, and then let's say an update happens. They're gonna have to continue paying for that, and then let's say they buy a lifetime license for Photoshop 10. Well, that doesn't work in Photoshop 12. And everybody that you trained and used that software with, they're trained only for that piece of software. So it's a pain in the butt to switch. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the cloud. The cloud is just somebody else's computer. That's what people say in the tech community, because that's what it is. It's somebody else's computer. You don't own the server that your data is hosted on. It's somebody else. It's probably Amazon, to be honest. They've got AWS. Yeah. You will own nothing and be happy. Even if you're a business owner, you won't own your business software. You won't own your business data. They'll own all of it. That's why all of these major software as a service companies want SEOs to use their particular things, because they'll own the data. They'll own your customers' data. They'll own all of your clients' data. It's an insane amount of data that they're collecting and then selling to your competitors. Like, literally, you're buying those pieces of software for your competitors' information, yet you're putting your own information in there yourself. It's actually insane to me that these people have convinced so many SEOs to buy their software. So what are the solutions, right? Obviously, this can get out of hand quick. You can start spending up a lot of money on these kinds of things, a whole bunch of things. So some solutions, I think. If you don't like paying monthly for your software, you can buy perpetual licenses. For example, when you buy Back SEO marketing software or Back SEO Agencies, you have a perpetual license to that. You can download it as many times as you want. You can use it on as many computers as you want. I don't care. You will own it though, right? Companies use web applications, so you go to their website and that's it. You don't have to update anything on your PC, which I guess for security reasons is people are scared to download stuff to their PC. I don't get that, but whatever. Software without updates that lives on your computer will never require monthly payments. That's something that you need to get through to your head, especially when doing stuff in business, because your business partner is going to fuck you over one day. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. The next solution is do it yourself properly. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. The cloud has scalability, but unless you expect stupid fast growth, it will always be cheaper to do it yourself. If you buy, let's say you want to create a software company, would it be easier for you to have all your users in the cloud, or would it be cheaper to just run it on everybody's PC locally? Everybody has to run it on their PC locally anyway, so open source software. You deserve freedom. More and more proprietary software is making it harder to do anything without a stupid monthly fee. Open source is mostly free. Yeah, I can attest to that. I put open source software in the programs that I create in order to A, be able to sell them, and B, just be able to use it in general. I like free. If there's software out there that needs to be used, I will use it in a free manner. I will find somebody that's made something for free, and use that, or just create it myself. It's usually easier to create the online software myself, to be honest. Anyways, let's move on. But I wouldn't leave you guys hanging without a solution. If you run a internet marketing agency, then I recommend getting Back SEO Agencies application. This is it. This is what I created. Now, let me tell you a little secret about Back SEO Agencies. Once you download it, you don't have to update it, and it will stay up to date and hold all of your clients' data in it only on your computer. I purposely designed the application to run only on your computer. That way I don't have to deal with your data. Let me just show you real quick how it works. I've already got myself in here, Back SEO marketing software. I've got these target keywords, these target locations. Let me just show you real quick what it can do. I'm just going to target some keywords in search with the location included and not included. And let me just show you how fast this really is, okay? So it starts off just getting the search results for the keyword, Back SEO marketing software. I did that because it's probably the only thing I'm going to be in. Same thing with regular search with location. It just does it in Edmond, okay? Here's this. It's searching for Back SEO marketing software in Edmond, and it's probably going to go a little bit slowly because it's using all my computer power. Decent FPS, but it's not good enough. But now it's going to go down really low just because it's going to collect the data twice. Oh, there it is. And yeah, that's probably a lot faster than any of the software as a service things that you've done that gets results similar to this. If this sucks, I'm just going to mute myself and talk over this. But let's see how this one turns out. It should go up any second now. Oh, there it goes. Now it's just sorting the data, making sure everything's good and chill. And then this is the cool part coming up because I've done website audits on other websites, and this part usually takes a long time. And it's probably going to move over to my other monitor, so you won't be able to see exactly what's going on. But yeah, to be completely fair, I think that this software running on your PC will outperform any other software for your clients and allow you to provide more value for your clients because you can run this as many times as you want without ever accruing more charges. That's the beautiful thing about Back SEO marketing software, is that I don't want to charge you monthly unless I'm providing a real service for you. I feel like that's a good thing for marketing software, especially in this day and age when it seems like every other marketing software out there wants to charge you monthly fees just for the most basic things, right? Oh, here it goes. It's collecting screenshots of all of the different pages on the website, which is something that I don't think has ever been done before. But it's going to tell you like the content score and everything. And then, oh, there's all the keywords, and it's up. So let's hop over into files real quick and go to output, reports. What was this one? Oh, I need this one. And that's not it. It needs to be in here. I'm stupid. There it is. This is the basic report, and it tells, okay, I'm number 1 in all of these locations. Here's everybody that's feeding me, and if I'm the only person there, it shows that too. That's only in the Linux version though, so I'm sorry, Windows users. And if there's no images, that just means somebody else showed up or it failed, which happens. Other software as a service companies that fail these checks right here, they're just going to copy what's on the other places. So, like, sometimes stuff fails. If I wanted the software to run slower and use less cores, it will actually usually get these pieces of information. But yeah, it didn't. And then, since I did 2 searches, it also did here. And boop boop, all that. Here's the search audit. And then if we want to get the full website report, we're going to get it from the master report. And it's going to tell me, just update the index. It's got like 30. It's got, oh look, 80 pages showing me the exact same thing. And it also tells me everybody who's feeding. Same for all of these. Tells me to search on it, and then all of the different keywords and the number of occurrences in each article that gets continue going down. They have a lot. These are all the keywords that showed up, and it's the keywords that Google will find in if you do search for Back SEO marketing software. This is what actually goes into Google and what they detect, and it's all running on your computer. And it's the algorithm for it is pretty interesting when you look into natural language keyword algorithms. But this is very likely what Google's using. And then, well, the images aren't that great, but if we head these with an external tool, you can see, oh look, it's bigger. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. For better local SEO reporting experience, you should give Back SEO Agencies a try. You can find it at https://backseo.shop. And right now it's currently available on Windows. I will be uploading the Linux version very soon, likely before May 1st. I just need to make sure that it runs and is available as a zip file. Obviously for Windows it's working. However, it is the last version of Windows that's working because I'm switching everything to Ubuntu or to Linux, and everything's just easier that way. I want you to be safe, so like and subscribe.